A very good morning to my lecturers and fellow audience. I'm Tan Hui In from SBF, would like to present my Industry Training Program 2021. Firstly, I would like to express my appreciation to QL Food Sdn Bhd that provide me this internship opportunity. Before begins, I would like to share some of my memorable experience at the company, meeting new colleagues, learn and work together with my supervisor. Basically, QL Foods is one of the subsidiaries of QL Resource Berhad. It is founded in 1994 at Hutan Melintang, Perak. There are three main business segments of the QL Resource. The background of the company is as a food manufacturer and distributor of agricultural products and foods that mainly focus on seafood and fish. There are three types of product manufactured by the company. First, the frozen surimi product. Second, the chilled and frozen surimi-based product, including various types of fishball. And third, the dry surimi-based product, which are the snack. The products are packed under the brand name of Mushroom, Surya, Oceria, and Ikas, and distribute locally and also export to other countries. Here shows the organization chart of the company with Mr. Chia Chun-tek as the executive director. This is several types of fishball and also the snack product manufactured by the company. In summary, the activities that have been done by me throughout this 16 weeks of internship are: first, conduct the microbiological lab tests on the frozen and R&D sample product. Secondly, is to have monthly checking on the CCP and OPRP forms. Third, I've been assigned to analysis and did the trend analysis report for the ATP and swab test. Fourth, I prepared the slide and quiz for the GMP and bacteria training, and also assist QA executive upon training session begin. Fifth, I do learn to operate the wet checker, X-ray and metal detector machine from QC supervisor in the packaging area. Sixth, I also assigned to update several HACCP documents and plan layout being assigned. Next, the first assignment assigned by my supervisor is the trend analysis report of ATP test and swab test. It is a new requirement from the Food Safety System certification. Figure 2 shows the example of the graph used in the report for ATP test, and this figure 3 shows for the swab test. Second, the assignment assigned is to conduct lab work on the swab and Q-swab test samples of different testing points. Basically, the lab work for the swab test is that the broad sample that have been swabbed from production lines are poured onto the Petri film respectively. The difference between Q-swab and swab is that Q-swab is used for retest purpose as no waste of the broad. Moreover, the third assignment given is to conduct the microbiological lab test on the frozen and R&D sample product weekly to determine the presence of the microorganism in the sample, which reflect the safety of the product. 25 ml of sample is weighed and added into 225 ml of distilled water before homogenized and pipette 1 ml of sample solution onto the Petri film respectively. Then, all the Petri film is incubated at corresponding time at 35 degrees Celsius before interpret and record the result into the forms. Furthermore, the fourth assignment given was updating the HACCP document according to the requirements. This gives me an idea on the information required to be added into the documentation. And table 4 shows the example of the HACCP plan summary of a product. In conclusion, a lot of new knowledge and skills have been learned by me throughout this 16 weeks of internship. First, I have learned the real processing process of this frozen surimi-based product with the combination of high technologies equipment. Second, I have been exposed to the real working environment in the food factories. Third is to learn the duty and responsibility of a QA staff. Fourth is being familiar to the rule and regulation guidelines set that have to be complied by workers at the production area. Besides that, the most important laboratory skills learned are microbiological lab tests, swab tests, and ATP tests. For the last part of my presentation, my humble recommendation for industry training program for my university, are having 2 periods of training. The reason for that is that during first period, students can be equipped and prepare themselves to the real working environment. While during the second training, students can choose the correct industry to be immersed as they already know which fields they really want to involve in the future. Meanwhile, my kind of suggestion for the company is to expand their production line by creating new products such as fish patty to widen their product choices and attract more customers. Lastly, the recommendation for myself is to be more proactive. I should have more two-way communication with my supervisor and also other colleagues to avoid any unnecessary reworks and wasting time. Before I end my presentation today, I would like to show you some photos of my company and me wearing the proper grounding before I enter the production. That's all for my presentation in this video. Thank you for your kind listening. Have a nice day, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye!